Oh, you know what I'm forgetting?
The background?
Yep. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We got a good one for you today. We got Jay Burnz going up against Garth McMurray. Haven't seen either since, I believe, the first round of the tournament last year. They're both coming back, ready, hungry for victory. Coho is on the desk with me. How we doing, Coho?
I am doing great. This is going to be a good one. I think this is going to be a pretty competitive fight. Very interested to see what these two could do.
I am as well. Enough from us. Let's get right into it. Let's go. Let's hear the promo. What do they got to say? Let's find out.
So,
Jay, they said before the match you're 3-6. I can't believe that. I was managing your partner Mark recently, and I said the same thing about whatever his record was. You must have just gotten a tough draw because you played for titles in this league, and I know you're wanting to make that record look a little better than it looks right now. So, how do you feel about tonight?
You know what? I can't lie. Going into any given match, anything can happen. But I'm a little bit prepared for this match. I'm a little bit ready. And I don't like the fact that my record is what my record is, but my record is also this over like a 3-year period. So some of those losses have come when I was in my rookie season, and some of them have come as I became a veteran. But I think a majority of them are behind me, and I would like to prove that tonight. Especially against Garth. I love Garth. He's a great person, but I think I can take Garth any day of the week in any category. This is how I'm feeling.
All right, let's do it then.
Hey, all right. So I'm going up against Jay. I know it's a long shot. The odds are against me, but sometimes you bet on the long shot because it pays off. You bet $1 on me. I happen to win against Jay. You get $100. So tonight, bet on the long shot. I'm going to come out and I'm going to show that I can actually beat someone like Jay. And here we go.
Coho, give me some thoughts.
I kind of liked the Rocky vibe of Garth's promo, where like he made a good point. You bet $1 on the long shot, you get $100. I kind of like that. Jay looking hungry, Jay looking angry and ready to go, and I think he's right. I think that record is just it's just an inflation of matches that are all pretty close in his estimation. He's played people like Tim. He's played Nico before. Like it's his very storied career. I'm very excited to see what they do tonight.
Agreed. I like the attitudes of both the players tonight. Let's see how they do. As we get into round number one, here's how round number one is going to work. You'll get 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. Each question will be worth 1 point apiece should you get it correct. You will have 15 seconds to write down your answer to each question. At the end of 15 seconds, I'll say pens down. You will then reveal your answer and say it aloud. Should any player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, you would receive a bonus question. And each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Any questions as we get in round number one?
Nope.
All right, then Coho, hit him with the first question.
Your first question is going to come in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for 2002's Spider-Man?
Did you see the new one? That's not.
I did see the new one that's not eligible yet, and I really liked it a lot. That's pretty good.
Good one.
It's good.
Big fans.
It's a banger. Can't wait till that comes to Fandom and we use 1 billion questions in the first month.
Yep.
Facts.
Fans down. We'll start with Garth.
Danny Elfman.
And Jay.
The Elf Man.
Danny the Elf Man is correct. Point apiece as we get to the next question, which will come in the category of Alien versus Predator, the new one. And your question is, what color is the Predator's blood in 1987's Predator?
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood, Nick.
I was also trying to think of a.
I was just like, yeah, fucking, let's just go for it.
I literally thought of that movie today, and I was like, oh, I'll watch that again. And now I think I will.
Right?
Twice in one day, 2 references to it. I should definitely look it up. 5.
You should.
4.
Treat yourself.
3. 2. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay.
My marker color, I said green.
And Garth.
I said glow in the dark green. It's like really bright.
Yeah, we can take that.
It's true. This is an accurate statement from Garth. Your third question is going to come in the category of DreamWorks animation. Which DreamWorks film features a villain named Drago Bloodfist?
Yeah, no, I was literally thinking about dodgeball earlier today.
Yeah.
You know what it was? Is I was getting a haircut. I was at the sport clips where they like play sports while you watch, and like they had dodgeball on the TV, and I was like, "This is different."
Was it on ESPN 8 The O Show?
It wasn't, but it should have been. 5.
It's probably on some bullshit like ESPN 2. No one watches ESPN
2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Garth.
I didn't know. Spoken with me.
And Jay.
How to Train Your Dragon 3.
So close. It was How to Train Your Dragon 2.
It was one of them.
Both unfortunately incorrect. Still tied at 2 as we get to the next question, which is coming in the category of the MCU. And the question is, in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, what is the name of the faceless, furry, winged creature that guides the group into Ta Lo?
So I was very fortunate that when I got to see this opening weekend, I got to see it with Scully and Albert and Boatman and Spence. It was rad. Spence was really bored, but the other 3 had a lot of fun.
They would be.
Spence got bored. I definitely accidentally fell asleep for 5 minutes, not because the movie was boring, but because I flew for all day. So
1. Pens down. We'll go to Jay.
Morris.
And Garth.
That's right. I said Winston.
Also a good name for that thing. But yes, Morris.
Strong name.
Correct.
Your 5th question comes to the category of James Bond. What rank in the British Royal Navy does Bond hold throughout the James Bond series?
And Jay, can we just make sure we see that other hand?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, which one?
You're good. That one.
Let me do this. This.
That works.
I like the questions about the whole broad continuity, because then you're
because
all of it matters in a way.
Did they say that in this one? Did they say it in this one? Was it in multiple ones?
Is it just general knowledge you know about the movies?
Possibly. I was going to make a joke based on the question. I should.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
3.
There you go.
2.
The general
1.
knowledge.
Pens down. General knowledge. We'll go to Garth.
Commander.
And Jay.
I had Admiral.
Commander is correct. So Garth will tie it up.
Tie game.
Good
3
pull,
to
Garth.
3. Commander Bond. As we get to the next question, which will come in the category of Middle Earth. Who tries and fails to destroy the ring at the Council of Elrond in the Fellowship of the Ring?
But yeah, seeing Shang-Chi and seeing the guy, Trevor, just popping
the guy.
It was great.
It was great to see him pop up, and then he should have just went away after. But
I actually agree. I mean, I wasn't gonna be mad that he was in more of it.
I loved seeing him. I wanted him to be there, but then he hung out for the whole movie.
He's the toast of Creighton.
His Lear was
when he showed up, I just popped off, and Boat looked at me and goes, "Shut the fuck up."
Pens down. We will go to Garth.
Get ready.
And Jay.
We keep going to Garth, but Gimli.
Sorry, I keep losing track of where. But yeah, Gimli is correct. He's just on
all right. Your next question comes to the category of Pixar. Who voices Jessie in the Toy Story franchise? Speaking of movies I got to see with people in this community, I saw Toy Story 4 with Tim and Cody and Maggie and Robert.
Interesting. Did you hate it?
No, it was the second time I'd seen it.
That's fair. I'm not.
We also saw Dora and the Lost City of Gold at a.
Why would you watch that?
I remember hearing
Cody wanted to die. It was pretty funny.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Jay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Garth again. Joan Cusack.
And Garth.
Yeah, I messed up. I went Helen Hunt.
Joan Cusack is correct. So Jay will take another 1-point lead, 5-4, as we get to your next question, which will come in the category of fandom quotes. And your question is, which DC film features the quote, "Your father was going to kill all those people just to make a point. I couldn't stand for that. I'm surprised you could."
You're looking for the film?
You would need to use a repeat.
I'll use a repeat.
All right. That'll be Jay's first repeat. The question again, which DC film features the quote, "Your father was going to kill all those people just to make a point. I couldn't stand for that. I'm surprised you could."
And when you say DC, it's not DCEU. It's all the others.
The category of DC. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're wearing the colors of the two companies. You see that? You're wearing the red. I'm wearing the blue. You got the DC with the Marvel.
I guess, but like that's pretty.
It was a stretch.
We're also wearing the colors of like I don't know McDonald's and Wendy's.
Does McDonald's have blue? I guess.
Or you could probably
Like
find
that exact shade of blue.
too.
Yeah.
Hands down, we will go to Garth
I just went with Jonah Hex.
and Jay.
I went with Watchmen.
Jonah Hex is the correct answer. So
Good pull, Garth.
Tie game.
Garth will tie it up again.
All right, your penultimate question comes in the worlds of DC, also known as the DCEU. During the final battle with Ares in Wonder Woman, who does Diana nearly crush with a tank while Ares eggs on her?
Eggs her on.
Eggs her on.
Eggs on her.
My dyslexia flipped the words around, and I was like, that doesn't seem right, Nick.
Wow.
Does anyone need a technical repeat for that?
Yeah, I'll read that again. If we need to.
We both seem good. Okay.
We're good.
That would have been a very different movie.
I want everyone here to know I did a really good job of hiding my dyslexia for 3-4 years.
Until you said something about it.
Pens down, we'll go to Jay.
I said Steve Trevor.
And Garth.
Steve Trevor.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for Dr. Poison.
All right.
I mean, she didn't have to save her. I'm just saying. I watched that third act.
All right. We will get to the last question as there are no perfect rounds. It is tied 5-5. Your final question will come in the category of horror icons. In Rob Zombie's Halloween, Michael kills his school bully by using what? Oh, God. I'm so glad I asked you last minute to co-host. Ares, eggs on her.
Eggs on her?
I like that the last two questions are directors I happen to know.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, boy.
Now I'm just like, oh, I can't trust my eyes. I can't trust what I'm reading anymore. I'm gonna be very
allowed.
I'm gonna read the question like twice before I read it out loud every time now.
1, 10's down. We'll go to Garth.
I went with baseball bat.
And Jay.
Said a rope.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for a tree branch. A tree branch. It is.
What is a baseball bat, but a more refined
exactly. It's Wonder Boy.
Very good point. But with that comes the end of round 1. We are tied 5-5 at the end of round 1. As we get into round number 2, here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We will bring up a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can choose to spin again, but they must keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1. And be careful, if you miss, your opponent can steal in round number 2. We are tied, but Garth, you are the higher ranked. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I'll go first.
All right. In that case, Garth. Oh, by the way, I'll read you your categories. Your categories on the wheel are MCU, Star Trek, Marvel, Mission Impossible, Middle Earth, Pixar, Wizarding World, and Disney Live Action. After hearing that, Garth, would you still like to spin first or defer?
I'd like to spin first and keep it where it is.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. So
this will be your first spin, Garth.
we can oblige one of those requests.
Yes. Correct. Lands on Marvel. Would you like to keep it?
I'll keep it.
All righty. Sounds good. Coho, why don't you tell us all how weird it was that you just told us Ares egged on someone?
Yeah.
No, egged on someone works.
I got omelet on the brain, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, so. Anyway, Coho, why don't you go ahead and read those questions?
Lovely. All right, your first question, Garth, the category of Marvel. In which Marvel film will you find the characters Chupa, Reinhardt, Snowman, Priest, and Lighthammer?
in 5.
I'll go to multiple.
Your multiple choice options are A, Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, B, Kick-Ass 2, C, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, or D, Blade 2.
I'll go with Blade 2.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Your second question. What type of building does the final battle of Punisher Warzone happen in?
A church.
That is incorrect. Jay, the chance for a 2-point steal.
Oh.
In 5.
A factory.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for a hotel. A hotel. Okay. All right, Garth, your third question. Which Marvel villain has the real name Wilson Fisk?
Kingpin.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. Who plays Bedlam, the first member of X-Force to die in Deadpool 2?
I'll have to go multiple. I'm not pulling it.
Your multiple choice options are A, Bill Skarsgård, B, Terry Crews, C, Brad Pitt, or D, Ed Skrein.
Terry Crews.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in Marvel. In Kick-Ass, how does Big Daddy die?
I'm not. I'll go multiple. So I won't risk steal.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, electrocuted, B, stabbed, C, burned to death, or D, thrown off a building.
I'll go with stabbed.
Stabbed is incorrect. Jay, the chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, electrocuted, B, stabbed, C, burned to death, or D, thrown off a building.
Ah! Ah! The fire! The fire! He's immolated. He is
Oh.
set on fire.
That is correct for a point.
Nice.
So I have Garth with 9 and Jay with 6 out of that one.
That is also what I have as well. So we will move to Jay's spin at the wheel as we bring in Scott.
Scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, Sam, I was like, oh, what's happening? All right, Jay, this is your first spin. Lands on Middle Earth. Would you like to keep it?
I think we'll take that.
I think we'll take it.
All right.
Hey, Holzman, if you're using headphones while watching these matches and I'm here, you already know you fucked up.
Fair. Good point. All right, Jay, I will be giving you your questions in the category of Middle Earth. Are you prepared?
No, but you're going to ask anyway, so let's go.
That's a good point. Your first question. What was the last Middle Earth film to feature the Eagles?
The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey.
That is incorrect. Garth, chance for the 2-point steal.
And just to clarify, you're talking release dates, not chronology. Yes. The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies.
That is correct for the 2-point steal. My marker is dying, so Coho, keep that score.
I got it.
All right, Jay, your second question. How many children does Bard have in The Desolation of Smaug?
Oh my God.
5, 4, 3, 2.
3.
That is correct for 2 points. Okay, it's a dead marker. All right, Jay, your third question. How is the dwarf Balin of Moria related to Gimli?
They're cousins.
That is correct for 2 points. Righty.
My cousin Bully. They call this a mine.
Your penultimate question. In The Return of the King, how specifically does Legolas kill an Oliphant?
I need to know what you mean by specifically, so I'm going to go multiple choice, please.
Okay, your multiple choice options. Is it A, pulls another Oliphant to stab it with its tusk? B, shoots arrows in the back of its head? C, stabs its underbelly with a spear? Or D, strangles it with a chain?
A.
A is incorrect. Garth, chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, pulls another Oliphant to stab it with its tusk. B, shoots arrows in the back of its head. C, stabs its underbelly with a spear. Or D, strangles it with a chain.
I believe he strangles it with a chain.
That is unfortunately also incorrect. We were looking for B, shoots arrows in the back of its head.
Too obvious.
All right, Jay, we'll get to your final question.
Yeah, buddy.
In Middle-earth, who plays Arwen Undomniel in the Lord of the Rings series?
Liv Tyler.
That is correct for 2 more points, and I believe the lead Coho, but I don't.
Yes, sir. It is 12-11 by my estimation.
Great. What a score. That's totally written on my board. All right. So Jay leads 12 to Garth's 11. This is a very close match. As we get into round number 3, here's how round number 3 is going to work. You're going to get 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. You can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on said question. If you get the question correct, you will gain those points. If you get the question incorrect, you will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we run out of questions. Gentlemen, any questions as we get in round number 3?
Nah, fam.
All right. Well, then the first category, which you can bet points on, is, what do you know? It's Middle-earth. All right, and we will get bets starting Garth.
I'm just going with 1.
And Jay.
2.
All right, your question in Middle-earth. The elf Haldir dies in which Middle-earth film? I have like 5 markers. They're all dying at the same time. And I like throw my markers away when they don't work anymore. And they're currently not working. It's kind of wild.
That is kind of wild. I use 1 marker until it dies, and then I pull out like 1 more. I got like 8.
2.
Ready to go.
1. Pens down. We will start with Garth.
2 towers.
And Jay.
The 2 towers.
The 2 towers is correct. So Garth will gain 1 point. Jay will gain 2. It is now 14-12.
Yes, sir.
Rip Haldir.
Rip Haldir, indeed. Coho, what is the next category where they can bet points on?
The next category you can bet points on is the Wizarding World. I'd like to bet on the Wizarding World.
All right, we will get bets starting with Jay.
2.
And Garth.
0.
All right, Coho, what is the question?
Your question is, which Horcrux is featured in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
That sounds like a bad word.
It does.
Chamber? I know.
I was gonna say secrets, but because secrets are lies and lies are wrong.
Secrets aren't always lies, but lies are always secret.
There you go.
I don't know if that tracks, but 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Garth, who bet 0.
Yeah, I bet 0 for a reason. The Basilisk?
And Jay.
Tom Riddle's Diary.
Tom Riddle's diary is correct. Jay gained 2 points. I believe has a 4-point lead now. I literally don't have the score down, so I'm doing this in my head. 16-12.
You are correct. 16-12, 4-point lead for Jay.
Killing it. All right, gentlemen, your next category for which you can bet points on is the worlds of DC. All right, we will get bets starting with Garth.
2.
And Jay.
1.
All right. Your question in the worlds of DC. Who plays Ratcatcher 1, Cleo's father, who appears in a flashback in The Suicide Squad? Emphasis on the. Because there's 2 of them.
Yeah, put the right emphasis on the right syllable.
Yes. I don't think you did that right.
I did not.
That's okay.
I didn't do that joke right.
At least you didn't put eggs on.
Blame it on your dyslexia, bro.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Jay.
Taika Waititi.
And Garth.
A very nice performance by Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi is correct. So each player will gain 2 points. We still have a 4-point lead.
No, Jay only got 1, so it's
he only got 1.
17 to 14.
17 to 14. So Jay will gain 1 point. Garth will gain 2. It is now a 3-point game. 17-14 as we get to the next category, which Coho, I cannot wait to hear what it is, since you know now.
Category of Pixar. Category of Pixar.
All right, we will get bets starting with Jay.
1.
And Garth.
And we're at the end, so I got to go too.
All righty, Coho, what's the question?
All right, your question in Pixar. What is the name of Crush's son in Finding Nemo?
This is tense. It's a good match.
This is a very close game.
Oh, dude, the eggs.
Jelly man.
I hope that lives on for a very long time.
Hey, I was very fortunate that there wasn't an oof of the year last year. I'm gonna win double this year.
Eggs on her.
my oof of the year.
Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays?
Pens down. We will start with Jay.
Squirt.
And Garth.
No, that's it. I went with dude.
And your winner, Jay Burnz. The correct answer was Squirt. You so totally rocked Squirt. Koa, fantastic match. What are some initial thoughts?
I thought that they both played really well. I think it just came down to betting at the end. Maybe some more confident swings in different categories, but I think Jay played that right. He kind of kept it. I don't know. He bet aggressively on the 2 he had, just played conservatively on the next, walked out with a win. I think that was a great performance from both.
I agree 100%. Let's talk to them right now. Garth, man, listen, like you said in your promo, worst case scenario is I lose $1, but based on your performance today, I almost won 100. You played great. You did really well against Jay, who is a very seasoned competitor. It's been around for a while. This is only your second season. How are you feeling about your performance?
Pretty good. I mean, we kept it neck and neck in round 1. It was like up by one, like back and forth. And then in round 2, I didn't do as well in Marvel as I would have liked. But even with steals back and forth and, from each of us, we wound up only 1 point down, so going into round 3. So it was round 3 that killed me. The categories I'm not that great in. And he's great in them, and he was able to bet 2, and I had to bet 1 or 0. So that was rough. And then, with Pixar, with Squirt, I don't think it would have mattered because of the point structure, going into the last question, but I should have gotten Squirt. But anyways, I think I put up a good fight.
I agree 100%, Garth, and I'm very excited to see you come back later this season. Is there anyone you're looking to play?
Well, I've joked about it before, but I'll joke about it again. Give me your worst. Give me your lowest ranked people, and let me give me some wins.
Okay.
Make my record look better.
Fair. 2, whoever Garth plays next. That doesn't mean I didn't necessarily do that. But Garth, great job today. We do look forward to seeing you next time. Fantastic performance as we bring in our winner today, a very confident, if I may say, Mr. Jay Burnz. Jay, great game.
Yeah,
you played Garth, who put up a heck of a fight, if I do say so myself. How you feeling?
You know what? It's always a great feeling to get a W under your belt, especially after the way certain things have gone in other leagues and just recently for myself. So to get a W under my belt really does feel fantastic. And I got to thank Scott because I almost spun away from Middle Earth, and who knows what would have come from that. Unfortunately, I didn't get one steal. I did get another. That sucks. But this was a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you guys for writing this. Thank you guys for putting this match together. I can't wait to see who I play next. Scott, how are you feeling about today?
Actually, first,
it was a great match.
Scott, before you jump in there, I will say canonically, because we've already shot some other stuff, but canonically, this is your first Fandom win as a manager. So how you feeling about that?
Oh, okay. Well, then ignore my other reference to managing somebody else earlier. Then I can't keep up with all the chronology. But yes, thank you. No, this win goes to Jay. It was on him for getting the questions right, especially that betting round. He nailed every single question. So that was crucial, obviously, to pulling it out. Great match to Garth. But yeah, I mean, I think Jay proved what we were saying in the promo, that he's better than his record. And I look forward to seeing who he faces next.
I do as well. Speaking of Jay, any names, any preferences? Anyone you're looking to see?
Oh, you know what? I would love to play my boy Mark Aiden Kamair. I'm just saying, not for any sort of like vendetta reasons, but because we always end up going back and forth anyways. And you know, steel sharpens steel. I'd love to see that happen. I'd love to play Nico again. Tim, I know there might be a chance that could not happen, just based on the way that I play. But I would love to play him again because that came down to one Star Wars question, and I was a little bummed by that the last time that we played. But definitely, I would love to play him again.
Very fair. Hear that, Tim? People don't want you to leave. You're gonna have to come back.
People are mad that people are like, the moment Tim leaves, they're like, I want to play Tim, and he's like, I just left.
Yeah, literally. But great job today, guys. We will see you both again very soon in the next one. Coho, final thoughts. Put a bow on it.
I want it known I never got to play Tim one-on-one. I want to play Tim. But this is a really good match. It's in some ways it's like really nice to just see Jay get another win under his belt and start building. Same with you know, everyone else that you see this season, that you've seen just picking up those wins. You're seeing people getting the matches that they deserve to have higher records. And I think Garth put up a really good fight. I can't wait to see him come back in his next one too. One of the sneakier good rookies from last season. So I think this was a very solid match.
I agree and echo all of your sentiments as I stall for time to find the outro video. Everyone, thanks for watching this great match today. Check out all the rest of them. There's a ton. We'll see you next time with another exciting episode of Fandom.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.